Let's have a look at the weather now. Alex out and about for us today in a rather delightful location. Morning, Alex.
Good morning, Charlie. Yes, delightful is a one word, gorgeous would be another. It is sensational here this morning at the London Wetland Centre in the heart of southwest London, 110 acres of bird watching paradise. It is beautiful here this morning. I'm joined by John Arbon, who is lucky enough to be managing this site. Now, John, it looks gorgeous here this morning with all the autumn colours, but what can your visitors expect to see in terms of bird life at the moment?
Oh, a huge diversity. Waterfowl, ducks, geese and swans, right through to small woodland species and garden birds. Because of where we are in central London, because of the habitat that we've got here, there's a huge spread of different species. All of our summer migrants have more or less gone, although there were a couple of swallows around earlier this week.
Really?
But most of our winter migrants are now piling in, so our ducks started arriving quite early. We've had one or two waxwings through this last weekend. Winter thrushes like fieldfares and redwings. Yeah, all sorts of things are turning up now. The weather here at the moment is quite nice, but on the continent it's obviously been very cold and that's moved.
Weather plays a massive part in how the birds migrate and what you actually get here at any one time of the year.
It does, yeah, and it is one thing that affects migration. Many of our wintering species will be coming down from the Arctic, from Scandinavia, where they've been up there for the summer and they've been breeding. Now, some will stay here for a period of time, some will move around. A lot depends on how our winter goes, but we are affected by the winter on the continent as well. We've had a bittern this morning, which we saw fly past earlier on.
Fantastic.
That bird has probably come across from Scandinavia, or probably from Holland. And they are regular here. We've had bitterns turning up here for the last 12 years. We can have anything from 1 to 7. The years when we have lots of them, it's usually very cold. This year, at the moment, it's mild. There's probably only one around.
Wow. It's incredible to think that bitterns are here and you're just 10 minutes away from Hammersmith. It really is a remarkable spot here. It is fantastic. And of course, we're going into the winter months, so your garden birds as well also need feeding. Don't forget that.